He didn't see the announcement. Oh, and he shanks the extra point.
Welcome to the Frick Back to Extra Point. Actually, this is our first extra point that is going to be exclusively on our YouTube channel. I'm Ian Nickel. Parker Terrell is too. Oh, no, he's on this side of me. All right. What's our extra point today, Parker?
In the wake of Indiana winning the college football playoff, we are going to talk about where Indiana ranks on the all-time championship teams. And we can either go one of two different ways. We can either go objective in terms of how much NFL talent a team had, or we can go how talented they were in college. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I got you.
For example, this Indiana team, I don't think is going to stack up very high in the terms of NFL talent.
Okay.
A handful of guys are going to get drafted from this team. Right?
Yeah. Mendoza going 1-1, though.
Other than Mendoza, who is a stud and a future probably NFL Pro Bowler, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I believe it. It depends on the situation. It depends on the situation with how good the Raiders can build up around him. But we all thought that the Bengals were a sinkhole, and Joe Burrow took them to a Super Bowl. So, I still think that the best college football team that I've seen with my two eyes is 2019 LSU.
Yeah.
There's a lot of arguments. There's arguments for 2005 Texas. There's arguments for 2004 USC. There's arguments for last year's Ohio State team, honestly, in terms of NFL talent. There's arguments for 2011 Alabama, 2014 Alabama. There's arguments for, if you want to go start going backwards, back, like 2001 Miami Hurricanes, which is the insane NFL talent team. But I'm going to still say that LSU is the best team. If you combine both NFL talent and how good they were in college, honestly. And I'm going to say that this Indiana team is not going to rank super high in the NFL one, but is going to rank high in terms of college teams because of how well they played together and the fact that they had an ultimate leader in Mendoza captaining the ship. The daggum offensive lineman won Rose Bowl MVP. What more can you ask for?
And that's where I kind of disagree with you. I think they may have a lot of NFL talent just because they're really good at every position. And I think we may see a lot of guys that went to Indiana that, were in the trench. That offensive line could all go to the NFL and be really good. They have a lot of great receivers. Their receiver core is really good. Defense was really solid. I think they're better than last year's national champion, Ohio State. I think they are better than who was 2023, Michigan. I think they're better than that Michigan team. I think they are better than who was 2022. Was it Georgia? Maybe not Georgia. I think they're middle of the road. If we go, let's do this. If we are going to say, let's say since 2000, okay? That's our litmus. They are probably in the middle to high tier. Maybe in the top 10.
I would say top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Of the 26 champions, some of those might be duplicated, actually. So, whatever. I definitely think they'd be in the top 10.
And I'll say this. You brought up 2012 Alabama. Man.
2011 Alabama.
2011, 2012, right?
Yeah.
I will still attest that 2011 LSU was better. They split that series. I That team was so dadgum good. That
Yeah,
defense was
yeah.
scary.
Getting skunked in the title game is tough, but
Yeah.
the best
Vindicated the
team of
OSU thing
2011,
too.
Oklahoma State. No, I'm just kidding. But
Yeah. Technically a
um,
national champion.
2014 Alabama was really good. The Notre Dame year,
Yeah. No. No. Just they were above and beyond. And that was with what,
the
Trent
shot
Richardson, and
2016 Clemson.
was that the year they lost to Pitt? Is that their only
Yes.
loss? Okay. Nathan Peterman was the starting quarterback of that game.
Trevor Lawrence's Clemson team was really good.
Yeah. Beat Alabama down to a pulp, and that's when we thought, oh, the dynasty is over. Um,
The Georgia team, 63-0. That was a great team. Half of that defense is now are on the
gosh.
Eagles.
Yeah. So I think if you're gonna do like a tier, I would say like you have 2001 Miami, 2019 LSU.
04 USC.
Yeah. 04 USC, one of the Alabama teams.
Maybe that Georgia team that I
Yeah,
just
Georgia
mentioned.
team. 2022 Georgia, I think is in that mix. Tier below that, you have Indiana.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. So now I want to turn it to it was the greatest team to not win a national championship.
Well, maybe the 2005 USC team,
Yeah.
um,
Or like the biggest
because
snub,
they
I guess.
statistically were better. Statistically,
Yeah.
that team was better than the year
Yeah.
before. They just got beat by
Yeah.
Texas.
2017 UCF. Now UCF team won. Those they did what Alabama and Georgia couldn't do, and that was beat Auburn.
the year that Tua's best year at Alabama.
2019, right? No, we got hurt that year.
Yeah. If he doesn't get hurt, and I know 2019 LSU was top, top, top. I said they're the best one. But that Alabama team was really, really good if Tua doesn't get hurt.
No, for sure. 2007 Kansas.
Devontae Smith was on that team, was on that
Yeah.
Alabama team. Um, that team was great too. Devontae Smith and Mac Jones. I know it was during COVID, so it's like asterisk, but that team was loaded. Najee Harris. Their entire offensive line, I think, went on to start in the NFL. Like that's an underrated team that gets overshadowed because it was during COVID and that was a shortened season.
No, I'm with you. Where does 2014 Ohio State rank for you?
Mm, like a C tier. I would put last year's Ohio State over that team.
Fair, 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 fair.
I think you're underrating last year's Ohio State team a little bit. Remember their defense?
It was their quarterback. It was Will Howard.
Not okay, yes.
They also lost
But
to that Michigan
they
team. They
had
lost to
Carnell Tate at receiver, Jeremiah Smith at receiver. They had Judkins and Henderson. They had who was that? The other receiver who plays for Egbuka, Emeka Egbuka. They had Caleb Downs on defense. They had all four of those defensive linemen play in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
They were good. Last year's Ohio State
they're a
team was really
national
good.
champion. We're comparing national champions to national champions. I'm not saying they were a bad team. I'm
I
just saying.
think that last year's Ohio State team would be favored against this Indiana's team on a neutral field. Is that a hot take?
It's not. They'd be favored, but I still think Indiana would win. Indiana just knows how to freaking win, man.
They do.
They
In
just
terms
win.
of well coached, they may be in the top 5 of the last.
I would say they might be, other than Saban, he might be number 2. Maybe you can all argue Pete Carroll. Since 2000.
Yeah, and that LSU team, I keep going back to them, but Joe Brady, like they were dialing up some plays.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Orgeron in college football.
I think we agree though. I think we're agreed on the tiers. I think the 2010 Auburn team without Cam Newton wins like 6 games.
Maybe like to win 4.
Yeah. I mean,
Cam
they didn't call him
do a
Super
lot.
Cam for nothing.
Yeah. You know, we didn't talk about the Florida teams. We didn't talk about Tebow.
Shoot. I was
We
gonna
didn't talk about Jameis
say
Winston.
when you asked great teams to not win it, I thought about that year OU, 2008 OU.
Yeah. I thought 2017 OU in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah. Their defense was bad.
It was.
The underrated OU team is the year after that. Or no, the year before that. No, the year that they lost the opening 2 games to Houston and Ohio State. Was that the year after?
That
No, it was the year before.
No, it was the year before.
But then they just steamrolled everybody else. It was Mixon and P. Ryan's best year together.
Yeah.
That was a good
14? That might have been 14. No.
No, because they went to the playoff and lost to Clemson, then lost to Georgia. Then it was Kyler Murray. They lost to Alabama. So it would have been Baker's first year as a starter. I think.
Yeah, that checks out. Yeah. No. It might have been his second year.
Whatever year that was,
Clemson.
they ended up going to the Sugar Bowl and playing Auburn and blowing them out.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was Bob Stoops' final year. So yeah, it was the Clemson, Sugar Bowl, Georgia, Bama.
Yeah. That OU team was really good.
It was.
And literally steamrolled everybody after that.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think another one that comes to mind, 2003 Miami.
Yes, the
In the
pass
Fiesta Bowl.
interference.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal.
I think,
So 2006 Florida won and beat Ohio State and the Heisman winner, Troy Smith.
Troy Smith.
I feel like that Florida team would rank low.
Yeah, I have them pretty low on my list.
2007 is LSU. That team would rank low. That's the crazy disputed year.
Yeah.
And then the Tim Tebow Florida team should be in either A or S tier.
Yeah.
I mean, that team was loaded with NFL talent and murderers.
Murders, a racist.
Yep. Right. Yep.
Yeah.
That was a great, great team.
Swamp Kings. Oh, and Pouncies.
Yep.
And Urban Meyer, the
Spikes,
grinder.
Brandon Spikes.
Brandon Spikes. The big dog. Patriot guy. He's a Patriots.
But yeah, tell us what you think about where does Indiana rank on the all-time great national champions list. You think we were too high, too low? Tell us we're crazy. Tell us we're right in the comments.
Thank you so much for watching The Extra Point. You can check out the Going for Two podcast on all your favorite podcast platforms. We will see you next week for The Extra Point. It'll be on YouTube too and stuff. All right. Bye now.